Tom Corbin reports some actually found what they searched for and remain children of the 60s.
It's 20 years later. Children of the 60s are older now, a little wiser, and those like John KRAUS, content with the decision they made not so long ago. Once a marine biologist, KRAUS lives in the backwoods now.
I believe it would be necessary for the stability of the country for more people to get back to the land. I think that a stable country is more farmers, more small farmers, more subsistence farmers, and more people who work with their hands. Less lawyers and less doctors and paper pushers.
Music and the land. What helped Don DARRELL survive years of war, Watergate, the nuclear arms race. When he left the Marines, he headed here.
Number one, you get to live the way you want to, and you don't have to put up with a lot of the hassles that you have to otherwise. I got sort of tired of just city hassles, and I can live for less money, and the government can't tax what I don't earn.
I had to give up a lot of things, and I had to start a whole new way of life that was foreign to me. And it's a very difficult transition, but I think it comes to, you make a choice, you stick with it, and you know that the hard times aren't always going to be that way.
There's not a whole lot of folk like Don and Nancy around, but a few have stuck it out, staying away from the same society that drove them here.
I don't know, I feel very fortunate, you know. I mean, I pay my dues too, but I feel still fortunate, very fortunate, to be able to really go with what I think and what I do. And I always enjoy touching material and color and, you know, kind of spirit of life in a way.
CAMILLE and David SHAFER wouldn't have it any other way.
For some reason, I always feel I don't believe half of what I'm seeing and half of what I'm reading, and the spiritual garbage that you see out there, it's...
Yeah, maybe that's the thing that we have in common. We know how to read between the lines.
Just to look at trees and look at grass and look at these little bugs in the wood, and I don't know, I think it's fascinating and it's quiet and it's very restful. It's mentally, I think it's very healthy.
I feel essentially that I've been born nude and I should get away from life nude the same way. You know, I don't believe really in acquisition of material and stuff, but I like the process.
You know, you can do anything you want, just don't bother anybody else, don't hurt anybody else, and just try to break your dependence. You don't have to be dependent on everybody all the time.
Existing in a area that's beautiful, you know, that's not got the standard McDonald's, you know, Burger King syndrome that the United States is coming to. Here we see, you know, at this point in time, it's still pretty much like it was. I like that.